2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The activity in front of the Brooklyn. And let's...
Hey, Kevin. Well, enough.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Nets, they've got Griffin. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Holiday. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
There's the lob, and Kumbo doesn't get it to drop for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Middleton outside. The pass to DiVincenzo to the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. Harden finds Irving. Back to Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Giannis against Griffin. Onto the Kumbo, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Middleton following the basket by Kyrie Irving. It's stolen by Harris. Oh, the lob to Irving. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Milwaukee with the ball. Looking for their first basket of the game. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Now here's Griffin. Irving drives in, drops in the layup for 2. Irving's got 6.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did.
Each year we get to see Giannis come back from the summer and what he's done to up his game. Get a little bit stronger in the weight room, be a little bit better ball handler, play a little bit more aggressively. The guy's competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Nets leading by 5. Here's KD, and the layup's good off the glass.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lopez outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. To the middle. And Lopez throws it down.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold and then take what the defense gives you.
Now here's Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Brown. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bucks trail by 5. And here's Holiday. Pass to Connaughton. There's 39 seconds left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Holiday with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's Connaughton. Offline with his 3. It's Brown with the drive.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Nets shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. Irving's checked in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. A different look for Milwaukee. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 7. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Brown. And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the...
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Forbes in at the point guard. Brown kicks to Irving. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bucks trail by 7, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
On offense here, the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Holiday gets the bucket.
Killing them softly there. Holiday with the floater over the top. And that puts the D in a tough spot.
Outside Irving. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Irving's got 8 points. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
The shot will not fall. And Milwaukee the other way now. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Pass to Tucker. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his third foul of the game.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Teague with the ball. Clock at 6. Here's Lopez.
How about Lopez inside, showing some smooth, fluid moves.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Green's checked in. Brook Lopez hits them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to Green. Outside Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
That's what you come to see there. Blake Griffin sky high on that dunk. The D has to keep him from getting that deep.
Bucks trail by 5. Teague, the pass to Lopez. Back to Teague. And Connaughton has it in the corner. The wide open look here for Lopez. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Teague against Harden. Teague dishes to Lopez. Back to Teague from 11 feet away. No good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Irving attacking, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Teague, the pass to Lopez. Harden against Teague. It's good.
Love how Jeff Teague did not fear that attempt. He was amongst the trees, but it did not affect the shot.
Harden outside. He dishes it to Griffin. And he makes good on the layup. Griffin's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Joe Harris. Luwawu is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Brown in for James Harden. The Bucks also with the sub. DiVincenzo's checked in. Outside Green. Outside Durant. Back to Green. 5 to shoot. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Fast break, Milwaukee. Releases from 15. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Here's Luwawu, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nets lead by 9.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. And as great as James Harden has been, his game has attracted a share of critics. And that's a...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Griffin, and it's Jordan in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here is Holiday, and there's the pass to Giannis. Good. Antetokounmpo's got 7.
It's going to take a little more to get Antetokounmpo off of his mark there. Adept at finishing those difficult shots.
Teardrop shot, and there's the nice layup by Irving.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results. And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him. Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. On the wing, Harris. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Giannis inside. Griffin's there. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Irving surveying the floor. It's rebounded by Portis.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Here's Giannis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
Durant's checked in for the Nets. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Outside Irving. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. 3-on-3. And Giannis throws it down.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Joe Harris. Luwawu is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Lopez has it in the corner. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Lopez finds Tucker. To the paint. Here is Forbes. Here's Teague. Misses off the left iron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Durant wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Right side Teague. Wide open look. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Brown against T. Brown the pass to Claxton. For three, Durant. The shot, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Durant. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Durant's got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn.
How quick was that trigger there? Durant gets it off so fast, and there's not much you can do with where he shoots it from.
Now T. And it's good, 2 points.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
And here at the end of the third quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Portis in at the center position.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Giannis kicks to Middleton. Giannis against Irving. Irving with the steal. High arcing shot. No good on the shot. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Giannis. What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. That's some flashy stuff from Antetokounmpo. They're dicing up the D with the ball control.
Harden surveying the D from the arc. Outside for Griffin. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Outside Holiday. Giannis outside. Shot from free throw range. And another basket for Milwaukee.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Harden the pass to Irving. Lets it go with a 3. The shot missing. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo, those long strides and then fearless in his attack.
Nets leading by 8. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And here's Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. Releases. And too long on the shot.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Here's Durant. No good, unable to end this run. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. KD's got the ball. Good work there as it goes. And the Nets lead by 8.
And this is one of Kevin Durant's favorite moves, getting the defense back on its heels, then stop and pop.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And he could not get that one. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
Jeff Green is checked in for the Nets. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Pass to Luau. Brown outside. It's Brown on the wing. Stolen by Holiday.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And the Nets with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. Durant for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis left side. Middleton on the wing. Back to Giannis. The kick out to Lopez. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Even David, thank you as always. before we...
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
So the Nets starting five. We've got Harden. Joe Harris is out there with Griffin. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Jordan in at the center position. And for the Hawks, they've got John Collins. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Snell in at the small forward. Clock at 2, and it's Irving missing.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Snell, no good. This one for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Right side, Bogdanovich. Young. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Knocked loose. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Shoots the 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Snell dishes to Young. And the baseline jumper, no good. The Nets have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Here's Irving, and he gets it to go.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Young against Harden. Young passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And he makes that one.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Irving looking for an opening. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And here's Young following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. Makes it off the glass.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Now, here is Harden. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the jam by Harden.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the Hawks with possession here. After the basket by Brooklyn. Snell, the pass to Young. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Capella. Takes it from 10. Goes back up. With 1 on the clock and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Griffin kicks to Jordan. Harden outside. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Rebound, Atlanta. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Three-pointer. Snell tips it, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
To the inside, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Nets. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Brooklyn now, Kyrie Irving is out there with Brown, and it's Durant, and it's Green, and it's Claxton in at center. Here's Okongwu. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Okongwu's now got his first bucket in this one. Irving with it. He's got 5. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
9 feet out. Here's Okongwu. Out to Gallinari. To the middle. A second chance effort. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Gallinari. Okongwu's now got 6 here in this quarter. Irving finds Brown. Back to Irving. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
Irving against Williams. Gallinari outside. And it's Herter, top of the key. Goes up on the high post. Misses off the right iron. The Nets with the lead. Green with the ball. Williams picks him up. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Brown outside. They swipe it. Fast break, the Hawks. Williams leading the charge. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Irving passes to Durant. From downtown, it's rebounded by Lou Williams.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer. And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Here's Durant. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Goodness. Now, this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Outside Williams. Pass to Okongwu. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And it's Okongwu slamming it down. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for Hutter. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Then for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Luwawu subbed in for Irving. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 5-point game. And here is Brown, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Luwawu gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Young with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. The Nets also changing it up. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Durant. Harris comes in for Jeff Green. And it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown.
Tremendous speed on the drive. Harden is consistent in attacking the basket.
Young against Harden. Young taking his time here. Just 3 on the clock. And the rejection by Harden. And
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good action during the period. And that does it for our...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Onyeka Okongwu.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. Then it's John Collins. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. The shot's good from Griffin.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
The Hawks leading. Now Young. 6 points for him. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Bogdanovich against Irving. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Young against Harden. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. It's good. Bogdanovich has got his first basket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Harden the pass to Irving. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And good that time. He's got 12.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. For the Hawks, Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Hunter kicks to Dunn. Capella dishes to Collins. Shot clock at 6. And finish off by Collins.
Well, this is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Collins. Shakes him. He lays it in.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Harden against Young. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Harden the pass to Claxton. It's tipped. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Chalk up 2 there. Dunn's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
The Hawks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dunn. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. One-on-one here. Okongwu with it. Now Green defending. The kick out to Williams. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 9. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
And here we go again. Atlanta on the break. And that one's good. Hunter.
Solid in transitions. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden the pass to KD. Trying to get something going. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. Man, what a strong finish there.
That free throw good from Durant. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. Williams against Harden. Here's Gallinari. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
And Green's defense is very important to this.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's Atlanta. They lead by 8. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Luwawu. Durant is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Williams. Now the pass to Capella. Back to Williams. 4 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Boy, he twisted his body up right there just enough to create space. Williams so slick and ill-like inside.
Back to KD. Over Bogdanovich. No good there. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Herter. He feeds it to Capella. Good on the baseline, Jay. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for him this half.
Claxton, and he goes in for the dunk.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Williams passes to Herter. Outside Bogdanovich. Passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Now here's Capella. T right on him. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Brown the pass to Claxton. It's rebounded by Herter.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now the feed to Capella. It's blocked. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Green kicks to Durant. From 18 feet away, and good, he nails it.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
The Hawks leading by 8. Now here's Williams. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Pass to Capella. Back to Williams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Gallinari. Collins comes in for Bogdanovich. Hunter's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris comes in for Green. Irving's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And it's Harden in for Bruce Brown. Pass to Hunter. Back to Collins. Lays it up off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Hawks.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Onyeka Okongwu.
I tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
And here's Collins from outside. He can't hit that time. This one just all but in the books.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
Boy, so crafty a player is James Harden. I mean, when he gets inside, he finds all kinds of ways and manner in which to score.
Young for 3, and that one is off. Irving for 3. And so the Hawks take the win. A confident win. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on... They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Tony Snell is out there with Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the point. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Collins dishes to Young. 9 feet out. Here's Capella, right wing. Snell from outside drills the three-pointer.
And Snell is an effective floor spacer, a consistent threat to drop it in from outside.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez kicks to Middleton. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Count it, good. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Kicks it out to Giannis. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Back to Holiday. There's the dish to Giannis. And he can't bank that one in. And finished off by Collins.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Giannis outside. Pass to Holiday. Takes the three. That shot off. And Atlanta will come the other way. Outside, Bogdanovich. Passes it to Snell. Hawks passing it around. Back to Bogdanovich. The pass to Collins. Young taking his time here. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo with it and stolen by Bogdanovich. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Collins passes to Young. And the layup falls. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
And so it's Milwaukee now after Clint Capella's miss. Portis kicks to Holiday. Over Williams. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
I'll tell you, Holiday moves so smoothly. Good job of creating space off the pick.
Williams passes to Herter. Holiday against Williams. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And Holiday kicks to Portis. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Hunter. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks trail by 5. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, you see right there, Holiday can break you down and get up into his shot in rhythm.
Now Williams. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Capella. Williams against Holiday. They get it back. Count that bucket.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks lead by 5. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis, who explained the origin of the...
I think the underdog story, started when I was
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
We've got Teague. E.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Teague. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Nora. Out to the right wing. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Herter, defended by DiVincenzo.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
The Hawks leading by 7. Herter passes to Gallinari. Here's Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Passes it to Okongwu. Here's Herter, defended by DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. No points yet here in the second quarter for them.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
From close range, taken away by Holiday. Here we go, one-on-one. And Giannis throws it down hard.
And right after the steal, Holiday does a great job of keeping his head up and igniting the fast break.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Williams passes to Herter. Here's the pass to Williams. Down low. And Okongwu slams it in.
And give Sweet Lou credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Gallinari. The Hawks leading by 4. Inside, Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Giannis against Gallinari. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now, here is Young. Softly drops in the floater. Young's got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
T kicks to Portis. From about 16. Second chance shot. Young with the steal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Outside Collins. The feed now to Capella. Back to Collins. Up again. It's good on the putback.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Teague surveying the D. Over Young. They need this. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Hawks leading by 10. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Collins in the post. Guarded by Tucker. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Outside Teague. There's the lob to Portis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Young from deep three-point range. And that would have counted. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter under.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up. And that'll.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
On the court for Atlanta, John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard position. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Lopez, no luck.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Middleton after the basket by Atlanta. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Here's Young. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Clock at 6. Gallinari with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Williams is running. And Okongwu slams it in.
excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And Giannis throws it down.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Now here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 12. And that one, good. Giannis has got 8 points.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Here's Williams. To the paint. Here's Okongwu.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. DiVincenzo against Williams. And stolen by Okongwu. And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. There's 31 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Middleton. Lopez. The second chance points on the tip in. Lopez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? DiVincenzo against Williams. And that one released in time, but no good.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Nora in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now, here is Young. He kicks it to Collins. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Lets the 3 fly, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And here's Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis, and he trims the lead to single digits.
Crafty ball handler coming off screens. Drew Holiday has the defense guessing. It guesses wrong.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Rebounded by the Hawks. Bogdanovich up top, defended by Middleton. It's Young on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Done with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Young with no one around. No good on the triple. Bucks trail by 8. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The Hawks shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. No good off the back of the rim. The Hawks leading by 8. Stolen by Middleton. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Tony Snell's checked in for Dunn. Here's Young. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Dishes it to Snell. Shot clock at 6. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Lopez left side. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Giannis against Bogdanovic. It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now, here is Young. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. Misses the 3. The Hawks leading by 8. Collins finds Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Young outside. Back to Collins. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Hawks.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Clint Capella.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight. His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Young against Holiday. Takes a 3. Hunter, no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And Forbes kicks to Connaughton. Giannis against Collins. Antetokounmpo, no good. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Now, here's Collins. Following the miss by Giannis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Forbes. Missed. And so the Hawks take the win. A solid win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Downtown Milwaukee. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Irving. Griffin is out there with Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yes, sir. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Brent, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
You go back and you look, Kevin, at some of the teams that have made deep playoff runs or eventually won the championships. That tinkering about bringing in a veteran or just one piece to make that next step for that one matchup or that one series. Finding contributions like that up and down the roster, absolutely, that can make a difference.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Harris dishes to Jordan. And the rejection by Giannis.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Kicks it down to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. He's off on that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. Giannis against Harris. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Holiday.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Harden kicks to Irving. Harris outside. Back to Irving. Pass to Jordan. Harden outside. Can they get it? Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The rebound by the Nets. And Middleton with the block.
Well, the long arms of Middleton getting up there on defense and throwing that one away.
But they recover it. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. The offensive rebound.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Harden with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Nets also changing it up. Green comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Harris. Teague finds Portis. Another shot, and Griffin sends it back.
So Griffin using the vertical on defense. That's a scary thought.
Tries yet again. Here's Nora. Portis, the pass to Teague. Off target from outside. Nets trail by 5. Here's KD.
Well, he's won an MVP. He's won it.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Nets trail by 4. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Now here's Teague, and the pass to Portis. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
No better way to fire up your teammates. Durant showing good athleticism on the Monster Jam.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. It's tipped. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Durant's got 5.
Well, Kevin Durant over the past couple seasons has been in the top 5 as the best mid-range shooters in the league.
Teague, the pass to Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here is Harden. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here's Holiday. 2 free throws cup, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Irving looking for an opening. For three. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Tries it from the top of the key. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Holiday's got 6 in the quarter.
That's confident shooting there from Drew Holiday. Got his coaches and teammates saying, yes, take that one.
Back to Irving. The three. No good on that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And it's Irving missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. DiVincenzo finds Holiday over Irving. That one wide left. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. It's Brown with the drive. Can't cash in from close range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Holiday looking over the floor. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Nets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Outside Holiday. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. DiVincenzo's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. Now Irving. He has 6. Fires for 3. Brown kicks to Harris. Launches it. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Middleton can't get it to go. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 41% for the game. And finished off by Brown. And the Nets lead by 2.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. And a close game so far through the first 2. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They were always within striking distance. And that should...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So for Brooklyn now, they've got Joe Harris. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harden in at the 1. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Here's Nora. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Bucks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Outside Irving. Back to Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Teague against Harden. Tries it from 9. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got his first points in this one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Irving finds Harden. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Clock at 6. Teague with a clean look. Off target with his 3. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Nets. They lead by 1.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
And here is Teague. He dishes it to Tucker. The 19-foot shot. That shot, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Outside Irving. He feeds it to Green. Back to Irving. And it goes down 2 points. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Portis, the pass to Tucker. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Nora. Tucker with the ball. Griffin on him. Here's Teague. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Irving from long range. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Harden dishes to Griffin. Harden against DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Harden finds Irving. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. It's Harden with the drive.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Green against Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Terrific shot by Drew Holiday right there. The D has to become more mindful of him pulling up for jump shots, especially at that spot.
Oh, Griffin in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Blake Griffin, once again, an opportunity to show us his bounce, a dangerous player when he skies up for the alley-oop.
Holiday against Green. Middleton dishes to Giannis. Here's Lopez. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Nets leading by 3. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Irving. And it's good off the back rim and in. And that's 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Holiday with it, guarded by Harden. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that.
James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Nora in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Jordan. The kick out to Irving. No good from outside.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, some strength on display from Jordan there. Love how he uses it to convert on these and-one opportunities.
And a new group in for the Nets. KD's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Harris. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Outside Portis. To the inside. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. Back to Tucker. The kick out to Teague. Offensive rebound Bucks. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Nets leading by 6. Durant with it. Goes up on the wing. And that one goes long. Outside, Antetokounmpo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Giannis. Second shot opportunity. Here's Lopez. And again, the Bucks miss. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Brown against Holiday. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And so Brown will bring it up for Brooklyn. 6-point game. Right side, Kevin Durant. Fires from deep. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
Nets leading by 4. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Green, no luck. Bucks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Jordan inside. Lopez covering. And that one, good.
DeAndre Jordan has seen these moments before. Not usually the guy called upon, but, man, delivering in the big spot.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Nets making a change here. Griffin's checked in for Durant. Harris comes in for Green. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And James Harden has subbed in for Bruce Brown. The Nets with the lead. Harden kicks to Irving. We've got 1:23 left here in the fourth quarter. From beyond the arc and then some.
I know Kyrie is one of the best finishers in the league, but trust me, he enjoys the three ball.
Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Harden outside. Harris dishes to Jordan. Harris passes to Jordan. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And the Nets lead by 7.
A big problem in the paint, really. This is the only area that DeAndre Jordan is going to score from.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it!
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Harden finds Harris. The three. And the Nets, another three.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
And the free throw, no good. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now here's Griffin. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it. The energy is mounting. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard position. And for Brooklyn, we've got Harden. He's out there with Irving. Jordan is out there with Harris. And it's Claxton in at the power forward. Now, here is Irving. After the miss from Trae Young. He lobs it up. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Young drives in. Rebound, Brooklyn.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Young against Harden. Capella trying to free himself up. Young, good.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Outside Irving. And there's the pass to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Poked loose. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. Jordan. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And here's Young. Inside. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. He trains the quick shot.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young outside. Now the dish to Capella. To the paint. Here's Collins, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Back to Harden. Pass to Irving. Puts up a 3. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Snell. Young outside. There's the feed to Capella. Just 4 to shoot. Bogdanovich passes to Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And this is why Young is so dangerous. He just gets that shot off so fast before the defense can react.
Now here's Harden. Outside Irving. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Claxton. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Pushing it up. Here's Jordan. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing. Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
The Nets with the lead. Now here's Harden. Kicks it to Jordan. Back to Harden. He feeds it to Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Outside Irving, right side Jordan with 1 on the clock, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu, and it's Williams at the 5. So it's Atlanta now, following the bucket by the Nets. Williams gets the bucket.
How about Lou Williams playing through the contact? Nicely done.
KD with it. Pass to Green. Here's Luwawu. Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 4. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And the Hawks with possession here.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold. Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Williams kicks to Okongwu. Now Gallinari. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 5 to shoot. It's Williams with the drive. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The ability to convert with bodies around you, so significant. Lou Williams.
Brown outside. KD with it. Gallinari on him. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, Kevin Durant's looking at the defender like, hey, if you're going to give me that, I'm going to take it.
The Hawks trail by 6. Williams passes to Okongwu. Hunter dishes to Williams. Down low, Okongwu. It's blocked. And another shot. Brooklyn leading by 6. How about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball? Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Durant. And he gets the bucket. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Here's Herter. Kevin Durant with the rebound. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Pass to Luwawu. Here's Claxton. Latre. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Hawks trail by 8. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Hunter. Gallinari's got his first points of the game.
Boy, you have to love when Gallinari runs the floor, and nicely done to reward him with the finish.
Brown the pass to KD. Fires the three. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. The Hawks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. To the inside, here's Gallinari. Sweet move, and he lays it up and in. And now it's just a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The pass to Llewellyn. The Nets working the ball around now. To the paint, here's Claxton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Williams. He dishes it to Okongwu. The kick out to Williams. Feeds it to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Lou Williams is the all-time leader in points off the bench, but don't sleep on his passing game. What an assist.
KD against Gallinari. Durant deciding where to go with it. Offline from the top of the key. And that's it for the first half of action.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The largest lead they had was 6.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
He'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Harden. Harris is out there with Jordan. And it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Capella kicks to Collins. Clock at 4. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Irving against Collins. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got the first field goal of the second half for the Nets.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Snell, guarded by Harris. Snell, the pass to Collins. Some solid defense from Harris.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Here is Harden following the bucket by the Hawks. Back to Irving. Over Bogdanovich, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Nets lead by 6.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Young against Harden. An easy 2 points on the layup. Young's got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Passes it to Claxton. Back to Irving. For the three. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
You give Kyrie a good look at the rim. It doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
Young looking around. He kicks it to Collins. Back to Young. Pass to Snell. Bogdanovich inside. Covered by Irving. They grab their own miss. And it's sent back by Irving.
Boy, Kyrie Irving becoming a better and better defender over time. Nice block right there.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Kept alive. Harris outside. From deep. That one, no good. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Snell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Harden against Young. In the corner, Collins with it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a new group in for the Nets. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Harris. Luwawu is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Brown in for James Harden. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Dunn in for Young. Durant dishes to Green. Over Gallinari. Durant up top. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious, takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
Williams, he's checked in for Atlanta. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 10-point game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. Dunn against Brown. The feed to Gallinari. That one goes. Count it. 6 points for Gallinari.
Confidence and composure in the paint. Danilo Gallinari from inside.
From deep three-point range, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. Huerter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at point guard. Now here's Williams, 6 to shoot. Gallinari passes to Okongwu. The layup missed. Nets leading by 8. Outside Irving. Jacks up a 3. The kick out to Brown. There's the triple. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Harris is checked in for Durant. And it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown. Williams against Harden. Pass to Huerter. From deep. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Huerter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Harris. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Now, here's Okongwu. Gallinari surveying the D. Kicks it to Williams. Over Brown. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Luwawu. The pass to Claxton. Tries again. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Here's Brown. Not enough on that one as it misses.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So for the Nets, Harris is checked in for Green. Kyrie Irving comes in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Stolen by Collins. One-on-one here. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Bogdanovich. Over Irving. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Nets leading by 5. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. They need this one. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Hawks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Collins finds Capella. Griffin with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Passes to Harden. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bogdanovich. Off the left rim and out. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Hawks.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Snell dishes to Collins. 2 points. That one goes.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Now here's Harden. Outside Irving. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. And Harris subbed in for Kevin Durant.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Trying to end the drought. Good.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now, here is Young. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here.
Just a bright, young, offensive talent. Young isn't shy about forcing the action. Takes a lot of trips to the line.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Irving against Bogdanovich. Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Claxton the pass to Harden. And here's Harris from the arc. No good there.
And right there, Young may never have the...
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our... Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the Hawks, they've got Collins. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. Now, here's Bogdanovich. And he banks in the layup. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
And Atlanta has possession following the bucket by the Bucks. Young passes to Snell. Young against Lopez. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Holiday, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so it's Atlanta with it. Young taking his time here. And so just over a minute and a half played. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich wide open. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Young with the steal. Snell finds Collins. Pulls it from 20. And that one hits back iron.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now. He and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Now here is Holiday, following the miss by Giannis. For 3, Middleton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Bogdanovich. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Middleton outside. The pass to DiVincenzo. Capella against Lopez. Pass to Middleton to stop the drought. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
Bogdanovich with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Collins wide open, he fires. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got his second basket of the game.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You know, with his athletic ability, Antetokounmpo Could almost get away with not having a jump shot, but he's got one anyway.
Now, here is Young. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Holiday. Goes back up. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The open shot by Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Bucks. Passes it to Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Middleton for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the...
I like to stay locked in to the game. And
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Chris Middleton. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in it with the 2. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Middleton outside. Now the pass to Portis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Charity stripe shot. They get the rebound.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Here's Williams. Up and in on the layup.
Boy, for a pint-sized guy, Williams can absorb a lot of contact. Torches his man there.
Forbes the pass to Portis. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Feeds it to Middleton. To the middle. Portis kicks to Forbes. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. Milwaukee the rebound. Pass to Tucker. Here's Connaughton. And stolen by Okongwu. Fast break, the Hawks. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
The Hawks making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for the Bucks. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta leading by 3. Pass to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Outside Teague. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Passes it to Portis. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Hunter, the pass to Okongwu. He kicks to Hunter. Shoots it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Bobby Portis.
And when Hunter attacks like that, it really puts the defense in a tough spot. Love it when he takes the initiative.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Young is subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Holiday against Dunn. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. That one good for 2. Giannis has got 6 points. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
The pass to Capella. We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. Kicks it out to Collins. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Atlanta making some changes. Bogdanovich is checked in for Hunter. And it's Williams in for Young. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Back to Collins. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Dunn right side. Here's Capella. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on left. And that does it for our...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Capella in at center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Middleton can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 8. Young outside. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. He dishes it to Holiday. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Middleton outside. Pass to Lopez. Middleton outside. Floats it up for Giannis.
And it's hard not to commend the calm nature and demeanor of the Greek Freak. I mean, even in pressure situations, Antetokounmpo never seems to get outside of himself or never seems to give in to what the defense is trying to do to disrupt him.
Bogdanovich inside, defended by DiVincenzo. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Fast break, Milwaukee. Giannis is running. Middleton for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, ouch. Atlanta with the ball. Atlanta leading by 14. Williams dishes to Gallinari. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Gallinari throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And Forbes kicks to Portis to halt the run. Launches a 3. And it's Connaughton missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. Out to the right wing. Gallinari outside. Fires the 3. Three-pointer. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Back to Portis. Tries again. Good on the jump shot.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Williams looking around. 1 second left. Holiday with the block. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hawks ahead as they end the third quarter on a 12-4 run. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Holiday. E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Holiday kicks it to Tucker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Hunter, no good. Bucks trail by 16. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Williams against Holiday. Pass to Herter. Just 5 on the clock. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the Hawks lead by 16. Giannis kicks to Middleton. Dishes to Lopez. Lets it go from deep. Middleton can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. The dish to Antetokounmpo. Gallinari with the steal. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Stolen by Holiday. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Baseline J on the way. That one rolling around and rims out. The Hawks leading by 18. Gallinari passes to Williams. Okongwu kicks to Hunter. Fires the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Over Hunter. Here's Lopez. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Over Hunter. Milwaukee. No good that time either. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Okongwu. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Bucks trail by 18. Here's Middleton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And the quickness of Middleton on the drive is really remarkable. I mean, he gets to the bucket so fast.
Williams passes to Herter. Floats it up for Williams. Doesn't go that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hawks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Clint Capella.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Hunter, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Here's Holiday. Okongwu grabs the board. Hunter with it. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And so it's Milwaukee with it, trailing by 19. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Over to the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella. The first one falls. Good on both. Here's Young. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. There's the triple. And that one is off. The 3, it's off. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big mark. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.